Hi, we are back on a Saturday evening. Where's my playlist? Here we go. It's beginning to just be my Saturday playlist is just this, the streaming playlist. Oh, but it is a Saturday and I have coffee. It's actually not as good as my normal coffee because unfortunately I ran out of milk. Oh, I better hit some buttons. Is that recording? Recording. There we go. I'll have to turn this down in my ears. Hi, how are you? Jesus, I was up at like 90%. Whew. That was loud in my own ear holes. Anyway, I'm really low down. My chair's broken. I got this chair like, I don't know, 3 years ago or something. And it's broken. I sit down on it sometimes, or I'll just be sitting there. I will literally just be sitting. I'll be chilling, and suddenly I'm like 2 foot down. It's weird. I don't like it. Oh, but we have coffee for now. And then we have the better stuff. So today, I actually don't know what I named this stream. What did I name the stream? Tifa, maybe Juvia, or Sykkuno. I haven't done... No, I have. I've done some drawing since the last time I streamed. But it's been on Juvia. I did some of Juvia's hair because the hair is like the most difficult part of it. Not the most difficult part. Oh, I am so sorry. I bet that sounded lovely in your ear holes. Oh, I'm so tired. What the fuck? How did that happen? So yeah, I did some drawing. I did some of Juvia's hair. It took a long time. I have it's like a couple hours that I spent on it the other day there. Yesterday, day before, whatever fucking day it was. Oh wow, I've got a lot of stuff sitting in my Bandicam folder that I need to move around. No wonder when I start recording it's like you've only got a few hundred, gig left. I have like 3 places that I'm storing stuff just now, and one of them is almost full. I've been doing a lot of drawing though, but I'm not a lot of editing. I should do more editing. I don't like editing. Well, actually I do. Editing is actually really, really interesting. I feel like this necklace is choking me tonight. I wonder if I should put spiders on instead. I have spider earrings on, so maybe the spider necklace is a better... Maybe that's better. It's all tangled though. Just double checking that actually my tunes were playing, because I think it was the last time they weren't, or something. I can't remember. Time before? It scarred me, bro. Okay, this necklace is coming off, and I'll put on my spiders. Oh. I always feel very, very weird without a necklace on. Just vibing. There we go. And now it matches my earrings. Ah. Earrings. I'm all spiders now. Oh, moving around messed up my hair. There we go. I also brought Kirby's, so that if I put my hoodie on, I can actually put the hood up. I'm prepared this time. Oh, there's a gap in my curtain. The cats have been going nuts for the curtain today. Oh, I also remembered to actually bring Luna this time. I forgot last time. I have her now though. Look at me go. I should probably tweet something out, right? I don't know how to do it. Maybe I can do it on my phone instead. Darkness. Right. How do? There's a share. Oh, fuck it. I don't know. Right. I'm just drinking coffee for a second. Hold on. So let's do Tifa first. There we go. It's working now. What did I have left to do in Tifa actually? I have the rest of this blanket, the pillow, and the hair. I think is really all I've got. Oh no, I've got the chair, like for the base. Because normally what I'll do is I'll go in and I'll do like the base of everything, and then I'll come back out and I'll detail a little bit more. So that's what I am with Tifa just now. Is I've got some of the base left. I've actually not put out a schedule for ages. Right. I want to work on our lips a little bit as well. Kind of feel like our bottom lip is like too like narrow. Kind of need to stretch out a little bit. Also, yes, my nose did just make a really weird noise. I've been sick for so long. It's getting on my nerves. Oh no, I forgot to get my like my colour palette. Because I deleted it by accident on this one. Oh dear. We're getting there. We're getting there. I had a very long nap today. I have been sitting watching the most fucking cursed YouTube videos I have ever seen in my life. And I have loved every minute of it. Go do this bit over here. Off to a nice gentle start. I'm not looking forward to having to do this part of the chair. No, I have. I've done quite a lot of wood, but I've not done it well. So that's gonna be fun. Oh, this coffee's so good. It's a caramel latte. Like one of those little like sachet things you put in. I've no milk, but do you know what? It's actually pretty good without the milk. Good. It's drinkable. I've been trying very, very, very hard today to watch Jujutsu Kaisen. I got to like episode 8. So I started watching Jujutsu Kaisen. Hold on. Ready, go! Right. I was trying to down my ear holes as well because that was really fucking loud. Let's get the palette organised first, and then I will talk about my thoughts on fucking Jujutsu Kaisen. Where's the dark? It's not all that dark, is it? There's a dark one there. Where's the light colour? let's go with those three. I'm actually going to put them somewhere now. So that I don't have to do it next time. Ah, they're fine colours. And where is this layer of hair? That's not hair. Head. I was in the lower layer. Somewhere down here. I'm going to sneeze. Don't sneeze. Right. So yeah, I have been very, very desperately trying to watch Jujutsu Kaisen. When I say trying, man, I am trying. I'm trying so hard because so many people are like, oh, this is such a good anime. And when I first turned it on, right? Sorry, I'll shut up for a second because all you can hear is click, click, click. So yeah, when I first turned Jujutsu Kaisen on, like 10 minutes into it, I was like, I am into this. I am so fucking into this. And then by episode 8, I wasn't. It's not the best, okay? I was kind of bored. My sister has told me that it gets better in season 2. And she's also, I think, gave me an accidental spoiler that she didn't mean to give me. But yeah, I'm really, really struggling to get into it. I feel like I'm like forcing myself to sit down and watch it just because it's a show that like everyone says I need to watch. I'm saying everyone, like the people that I talk to who enjoy anime are telling me that I should watch Jujutsu Kaisen. I feel like the characters are pretty, I like the characters. Most of the characters. I feel like most of the characters are like, I don't know, they seem very aimed at a female audience. There's just like a lot of hunky men in this anime. Which, to be honest, isn't a bad thing if you just want to sit down and watch some hunky men. But I'm there for the I'm there for the story. Definitely, I'm 100% there for the story. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. I've been trying so hard to get into it, and I just can't. Maybe I will. Good. Do you know what I feel like I should do before I come on to stream, to actually stream stuff? I feel like I should do like maybe an hour of drawing beforehand, because I always come on here and I forget how to draw. I just forget like all of the skills I've learned and where to put the pen on the pad. But yeah, so I feel like a lot of the characters are very female audience orientated because, I mean, they're all hunky. And every time a new male character comes on, I'm like, hi. But the story is kind of like, it's subpar. I don't know, there doesn't really seem to be a lot going on. I have been assured that it gets better in season 2, but that means, so I watched up to episode 8, and then I stopped because I was just like, I didn't stop. My evening ended and I went to my bed. And I was like, I'll watch more tomorrow. And then it comes to tomorrow, and I'm like, I'll watch more tomorrow. And I just don't want to watch it. I do. I want to get into it, but I just can't. So I've now watched up to episode 13. And there's like another like 12 episodes or something before it gets on to season 2. So I have a lot of time left. Just to get to the good part. I will watch like 4 or 5 shit episodes to get to a good episode, but I don't know if I can watch 12 or 24 really episodes before it gets really, really good. we'll see. Maybe I'll manage somehow. I don't know. We're getting on to the good stuff now. Hold on. I'm actually about to finish that bottle, unfortunately. I wish the story was a little bit better. And what's the guy's name? Hold on. I'm just going to check that I got it right before I say it. Yeah, Sykkuno. I want more of him, because he's cool as fuck. Yes, it's a sex demon man, but he's actually a really pretty cool character. And he's very epic and just very, you know, I don't know, cool as fuck. Evil. I like a good, like, bad character. And he seems like he's a very fun bad character. So I want more of him. But unfortunately, there's like fuck all of him in the show at the moment. So I want more of him. So yeah, I just want to get into it. I just can't. And it's like I keep telling myself like, oh right, once you finish the it's only like, well, there's 24 episodes in season 1. I think 24 episodes in season 2 probably as well. I'm like, come on, Becca, it's 48 episodes. You can get through that. But that's almost as long as fucking Full Metal, man. I was only 64 episodes. That was a whole thing. I swear a lot tonight. But that was like a whole well-rounded, balanced, fantastic show. I don't feel like Jujutsu Kaisen is that. I'd rather sit through another 720 episodes of Naruto again. I've told myself I'm not allowed to watch more Naruto until I've went through some others. Oh, I need to turn my phone. Hold on. I am going to mute some chats. Because I have a couple of people who like to message me on Saturday evenings. But yeah, I've told myself I'm not allowed to watch more Naruto or I'm not allowed to watch Naruto again until I get my butt through some of the ones I've not seen yet. Because there's like so many that, like, of the big shows that I've not seen. I've spoken about this before. So I want to get through them before I get back to like shows I've seen before. I'm also stopping myself from watching Angels of Death. I want to watch it so bad. It's so good. And I'm limiting my trash taste as well. I could literally sit and watch episodes of Trash Taste all day until I get caught up. Because I had seen like, I don't remember how I got into the Trash Taste podcast, like how I found it. But it'd be like, oh, here, watch this episode that was like episode 100 and something or others. And I watched it. And then it was like, here, watch this episode, which was episode like 90 odds. And then I was like, do you know what? I'm going to go back to the fucking start because it's good. But it's like 2 hours per episode and there's a lot of episodes and I could just watch them all day. But I'm not letting myself. I've told myself, Becca, you're watching it lunchtime at work, which is obviously the best time to listen to that. Trashy anime tastes when you're working in the department I work for. Look at her pretty eye. I'm very proud of her pupils. They look very pretty. Let's get rid of the lines for a second, shall we? Look at those eyes. I'm actually wanting to like point this out a little bit. Let's just have it like that just for a second because she looks very pretty. I don't know what the next show is going to be though. Once I'm finished with Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh, and then there's the news about Funimation. Funimation's fucking closing. What the hell? Every time I go into Funimation now, it's like, go to Crunchyroll. And I need to go in and log into Crunchyroll and do stuff there. I will. I wonder if actually they'll have Naruto dubbed. Because I'm sure that they used to. I'm sure that Funimation used to have a dub of Naruto up when they like first went with Crunchyroll. Because they merged like ages ago. Did they? I can't remember. I remember I had 2 subscriptions running though, so I cancelled the Crunchyroll one. Because Crunchyroll, like, for a while, like, if you wanted like a really, really good sub, that was where you went to. And if you wanted the dubs, you went to Funimation. And I've spoke about it before, I do watch the dubs because I draw and stuff when I'm watching anime. So yeah, I don't know what the next big one is. I noticed that, so me and my ex still share streaming services. And I spotted that he was watching Cells at Work, and I've not seen that yet. So I think I'm going to sit down and watch that at some point. Apparently it's pretty good. That and Dr. Stone. My non-anime lover friend really, really, really enjoyed Dr. Stone. So if a non-anime lover can enjoy it, it's probably good. I actually love getting like non-anime friends into anime, or like at least like to the extent that they watch it and go, do you know what, that was alright. I want this brown right here. Am I even recording this? Look at me go, I'm totally recording this. Oh, there's nothing worse. There's absolutely nothing worse when you get to like the end of a whole head of hair and realise you're not fucking recording. Because I'm going to start a new series on my YouTube channel. I'm not going to say too much at the moment because I want to test it out first. I want to make sure that I'm happy with it before I go ahead. I've only said to like one of my friends who's actually a really, really like been really, really supportive. I actually need to make my own playlist on Epidemic Sound that's just like all the ones I want to listen to. I just searched up anime because there's an anime core and there's one called Vaporwaves. It's just like my favourites. So yeah, I want to start a new series on my YouTube channel. It's a lot of work though. But I don't have much better things to do with my time at the moment, apart from watch anime and trash taste. But today I did sit and watch a ton of really, really, really cursed videos on the internet, on YouTube. I had a great day. But mostly I tried very hard to watch some Jujutsu Kaisen. I watched 5 whole episodes, guys. At this point it's like I'm literally just watching the show to watch it. I am just hoping that my sister is right and that it does get better in season 2. Fingers crossed. I've also got like a bunch of games to play as well because there was a sale on Steam. And right, so I tend to be the type of person that someone's like, oh, you should really like this game because you will really enjoy this game because of, you know, your personality, whatever. And I'm like, cool, I'm going to go play that game. And there's been so many times where people haven't recommended like games that are like big games that other people have played. Like I have fucking Monster Hunter World. I've never played any, like at all, none of it. That and the Resident Evil games. I've played Village. That's it. I know what happens in the other games though, to be honest, because there's so much footage of it out there that it's just impossible to not know. And actually one of my friends will be on are playing. Oh no, they've probably finished Veronica. Because I think they were like at the end the last time I was on their stream. I don't know, I can't remember. But those games I know fuck all about. I actually just sat down one day because I was like, am I ever going to sit and play all the Resident Evil games? Probably not. So I sat down and tried to watch a, what was it called? Like a, oh, that's not in the center. Brain fart. Like a timeline, like a timeline in order. And it was like 6 hours long. And I was like, I put it on, I was just listening to it in the background, and I couldn't. It was fucking, it wasn't boring, do you know what? If I hadn't been also drawing, it probably would have been fine, but I ended up just concentrating too much on the drawing. I feel like I've not got this reddish brown. I've got like a gingery brown, but I've not got a reddy brown. Let's get this in here. She's not ginger. She's actually more of a like a really, really, really dark, almost black brown. But that's boring to draw. I feel like black hair and dark brown hair is kind of boring to draw because it's like there's not that. I mean, you can put like shit tons of colour in there if you want to, but I'm lazy, so I find it really boring. That seems more of a me problem than an actual like drawing problem, though. I want to learn how to do thumbnails for your actual streams. I feel like people like pop in and they're like, what the fuck are you drawing? They're like this tiny little like overview is so small. And until you like you zoom out, it just looks like nada. I sat and done this. My hand, so it must have been Thursday because I've had like a whole day without drawing so that my hand recovered before today. Because this hair, man. Anyway, I was talking about the fucking Jujutsu Kaisen. Oops. Yeah. I want to like it. I really want to like it. Just talk about the character designs. I like the dude with the glasses. Like the little glasses. I don't know what his name is, I wasn't paying attention. He's like currently training the main dude. I want to like this show so bad. Maybe, do you know what? Maybe it's just I'm not in the mood for it because it is definitely, it's a good concept. It really is like Naruto and The Exorcist had a baby. It's just a really fucking boring baby right now. Oh, I just cracked my shoulder and it was really, really, really bad. Right, now going with it like kind of dark brown. Oh, that's really dark. There we go. So yeah, it's currently a very, very forgettable show. I'm sorry. Try to do my homework though, because I do want to draw a couple of the characters. I actually do like the actual the characters' physicality. They look like good characters. They're all pretty funky drawn. I like the character designs. And I like some of their personalities. But overall, I'm not impressed. See, this is why I should draw. What the hell is this? Why is this bit so red compared to the rest of it? What the heck? Was I drunk when I done this last time? And speaking of, I need to work a little bit on this area. Like around here. I don't like it. We have time though. It's a Saturday night and I am a very boring person. I have a lot of time on my hands. This song's so epic. Oh, I just started like really, really badly wanting to water there. Is there a cat close by? No. Anyway, I'm going to force myself to finish watching the what's out so far. If my sister isn't lying to me and season 2 is fantastic, or better at least anyway, then that's good. If not, I don't think I can. I can't watch through shit. I will go and watch something else. I don't know what I would want to watch next though. There's so much stuff on that I've not seen. And I can't keep watching the same shows. No matter how much I want to. I mean, there's shows that I've only seen like maybe once that I would like to go back and watch again, like Naruto. In fairness, I've watched Naruto from start to finish, like all 700 odd episodes, and then I went back and I watched like 100 episodes in Naruto, and then I skipped ahead to Shippuden because there's a lot of like backwards and forwards and stuff. This bit of hair is just so much of a different colour than this bit of hair. I think a bit too much red in it. How does it actually look if I deselect? Oh, it doesn't look terrible. Yeah, it does. I might actually just have to like erase this whole bit and then come back to it again. Ah, fuck it. Do you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I don't care that much. I need to define some of the hair. Not done that for a while. Let's see. Is this? That's what I was doing in this layer. Yeah. So this would come down here. I can hear my neighbours getting a little bit rowdy. Kind of feel like maybe this bit would come, there would be like a bit like sticking out here. I think my neighbours are on a man, I hope you guys can hear that. Oh, shut up, God. What was I saying? I can't remember what I was talking about. I got distracted by my neighbour's wonderful singing. How does that look? Yeah, YOLO, it's fine. God, that's kind of annoying me. I can't remember what the fuck I was talking about. Sorry, I'm trying to work out the hair. Hold on. Give me a second to brain a little bit here. Okay. So this bit here is coming down at an angle here. It's coming down like this way. It's a weird angle how I've done this. So yeah, anyway, I have a lot of stuff to watch. I will watch it, I promise. I've got a lot of anime that I want to talk about as well. Probably get a new playlist as well, actually. I was listening to that, it was like a psychedelic rock one. That was good. What other playlists? Like, let me see. Music search. We're not doing pop. Ooh. Laid back. Do you know what? I'll find them actually. I'll find them myself later on. I was actually looking at the Jujutsu Kaisen soundtrack because that's actually pretty decent. One thing that I would say, yeah, for a show that is not my favourite so far, the soundtrack is pretty banging. And I looked it up and there's like 3 people that did it. Only one that I could like find that did other stuff. I actually don't know what it was either. I remember looking it up going, oh, did they do that? And I can't remember. Shit, wrong button. What was the name of the person? Let's just do just the Kaisen OST. Who did the soundtrack? Hiroaki Tsutsumi? Tsutsumi. Can't remember what they did. I am going to set up a scene where you can see what I'm searching, but I will not be doing that on where you can see my searches. Oh, Monster Masume, that was it. Or Monster Musume? Is it called Monster Musume? That one. And it was Dr. Stone, yeah, that was one that I was like, oh, they did that. And also, you know, Monster Musume, I was like, okay. I've not seen that show. I've 100% seen the show. That was actually the first, like, what's it called? Ecchi? Like, one step down from hentai show that I watched was Monster Musume. It was really funny. Like, I actually really enjoyed it. But it was definitely like, I went on and it was like, oh, I saw like a clip of it. It was like the first like, it's like 2 minutes or something of that. If you've seen it, you know the scene that I'm talking about. The first scene. It was a scene like that and I was like, oh man, this is pretty funny. I would like to watch this. So I looked it up and it was like, do you want the censored version or the uncensored version? I was like, there's an uncensored? What? What? Of course I watched the uncensored version. It was good, it was funny. But I definitely did not expect, because at this point I had only been watching anime for like a couple months or something. Found out there was actually anime that did have titties in it that wasn't actually a hentai. Mind blown. So anyway, the person that did the Jujutsu Kaisen OST also did that anime. Where I watched that. Maybe it's on one of the sites that shall not be named. Not the porn sites, the illegal ones. It was a really funny show. But it is the one, it's not the type of show that you watch for the story. It was just comedy. Would you maybe call it fan service rather than ecchi? I don't know. What is the definition of an ecchi anime? Hold on. Ecchi anime. Meaning. Slang term for playfully sexual actions. Okay, yep. That's exactly what I would call Monster Musume. If I'm even talking about the right show. No. Musume, please don't play any audio. It is 100% that show. I've got safe search off on my Google at the moment, so you can just imagine what just came up there. That was so funny, that show. I had a great time watching it. Oh, where are all these lines? Ah, here we go. So if you're looking for a good ecchi with a good soundtrack. It's made me more intrigued to watch Dr. Stone, knowing that the soundtrack is also the same as number one, Jujutsu Kaisen, because it is a banging soundtrack, but also Monster Musume. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Is it Musume? I don't know. What does Musume actually mean? Musume. First thing that comes up is Monster Musume. I don't like that. If you just Google Musume meaning, it comes up saying daughter or girl, so young girl. And the whole show is called Monster Musume. I mean, I'm assuming that the meaning is, you know, like monster girl, right? It has to. It really has to. Like, the whole story is that he gets, like the monster girls are, like, living in the world and stuff like that, and then they have to have, like, a host family or something. I can't remember if it like, honestly, it's been years since I watched it. But I think that's, like, the whole premise of it, is, like, they have to have, like, a host family, and this, you know, typical... I actually don't think the guy even has eyes. Like, do you know how they normally have in hentai? I don't think he's even on the cover. He's not even on the cover of the like the cover art. I'm sure he doesn't have, like, any eyes. Oh, he does have eyes, they're just, like, white. Like every normal hentai. Not that I would know, obviously. But yeah, it has to have these girls in his house for whatever reason it is, anyway. So it's not daughter Musume. I'm assuming it is, like, just monster girl. There is one lolly character. From memory. Like the bird girl? I can't remember what her name is. I think I can... If I'm right anyway, the only name I can remember is the main like snake girl, Mia. I think her name's Mia. This was supposed to be a conversation about Jujutsu Kaisen. There's more important things, okay? Anyway, when I saw that, I was like, oh man, I remember that fucking show. That was great. But yeah, that definitely opened my eyes up to the different kinds of anime there were. Because I mean, the anime that I had watched at this point was like Fairy Tail, Sword Art Online, Blue Exorcist, Seven Deadly Sins. I'd watched all of those shows. And then Monster Musume. Musume, sorry. There was a noise there. I've got a really itchy face. Oh, use the ring. I lost all my good rings, and I have this little shitty thing. I have the rings that are like half your finger, that sit about there, but I lost them all. I don't know what I've done with them. Very sad about that. But this one's sharp. So yeah, my mind was absolutely blown when I found out that there were shows like that. Happiness? Don't know. I remember telling my friend about it. I was like, oh man, it was a guy friend. This the same guy friend that like got me into anime, and I was like, dude, I found this show and I didn't even know this exists. And he was like, oh, what's it called? I was like, I don't know, but it's like, it's got this. He was like, oh, it's Monster Musume. So I was like, oh, okay. Probably shouldn't talk too much about HE. Porny ones. That is the type of show though that you can just get into and just watch. I actually quite enjoy shows that don't really have that much of a story, because I don't know, some shows they're just there for like, some shows are just there for fun. When I remember sitting down and watching the Tsundere children, what's it called? I think it's Tsundere. Yeah, Tsundere children? Tedious Children is what it's called in English. That show was just absolute, like, shit, but good shit. Like, I remember sitting down and watching that and just my brain was... What? It's great. But there was just rubbish. It was just shit. But it was really, really good. I really thoroughly enjoyed that show. I'm trying to find the colour that I was using for the rest of this because I don't like this gingery thing we've got going on here. She's not ginger, guys. She's not fucking ginger. She's not meant to be ginger. She's just meant to have ginger streaks every now and again. This colour. Let's go on with this and see how this looks. But anyway, that show is one of the ones that you just sit down and there's not like, oh, like there's each episode, if you've not seen it, it's just like following like the kind of like love lives of these really one-dimensional characters. They're fantastic. Like it's a good show. The characters are awesome. I actually really enjoy the characters, but it's not a show that you have to think about because, I mean, you're there for the giggles. You're there for the cringy like high school romance of the show. It's brilliant. I love it. I also kind of felt not cringy romance, but I felt the same about High School DxD. There is a storyline, and the story is actually pretty okay, but that's not why you sit and watch that show. Let's be honest here. That's not why anyone's watching High School DxD. but it's a good show to just like numb your brain to. You giggle, you sit down, you see more tits than you really should in a day, and you laugh, and then you turn it off, and that's it. Great. And I do like I like a show with a good story in it as well. But sometimes you're just in the mood to sit down and see some titties. Or, you know what I mean. Just to watch a show, just to watch something funny. I'm trying to think of like other shows that I sit down and like when I sit down and watch them, it is really just for the shits and giggles of it. I need a pen tissue. Just sit down talking about ecchi, man. Oh, I miss it. Jokes. I have actually recommended ecchi to people who are first starting out on anime just to take the piss. Get text from later on going, what the fuck did you recommend to me? I'm not that much of a troll, like, at all, but I do like trolling with some stuff. It's better than recommending something like fucking Your Lie in April was like their first anime. That's just mean. It's like, hey bro, do you know how you're like depressed and looking for some like happy anime to sit and watch? Here, here's Your Lie in April. There's a silent voice. Oh, that would be so mean. I actually don't know what I would recommend to someone, because I recommended, like one of my friends started watching anime and they were like, oh, what's a good show to get into anime? And I was like, oh, Full Metal Alchemist, because like obviously it is. It's like ranked the fucking best for a long time, and it's ranked the best for a long time for a reason. I don't think it's the best one now. Does something not take its place? Number 1 anime. What's it called? Soso no Frieren? I don't know what is that. I think it's like, is the person not immortal or something? Yeah. So, I actually don't know how to say that. Soso no Frieren, has now taken over Full Metal Alchemist, which is just like fucking mind blowing in my opinion. Steins Gate is 3. I love Steins Gate. Like Steins Gate is a really good show, but I don't know if I would put it as. I don't know if I would put it as number 3. Gintama or Gintama, that one, I've not seen that yet. That's number 4. And then Attack on Titan, which obviously I have seen. I don't know if you can see Levi. I might actually put Levi down here so you can actually see him. Replace him with the flowers. Or replace the flowers with him. I'm a big fan of Levi. When I went to London, I went to London to go to Hyper Japan, which by the way, I have stories about that convention. It was mental. So you get these body pillows. I did buy one. I bought one kind of as a joke because I'm 5'3", and this pillow was the same size as me. It's great. I actually did buy it as a joke. It is the comfiest thing in the world. See, like during the summer when you're too hot, just like cuddling it like that. It's better than a fan. But yeah, so I bought my Levi body pillow. It's like he's in his gear on one side, and on the other side he's cleaning outfit on. I'm a fan. Anyway, At every convention that I go to, whoever I'm with, we play Find the Hentai. Because it's hilarious to find hentai in a convention. And it's always like, find the hentai and you win. Whatever you win. Normally it's actually nothing, you just win the bragging rights of being the person who won and found the hentai. But where the hentai was, like they had like a whole big stall of just hentai. And I'm talking a lot of hentai in this fucking this stream. I'm sorry if you're not into hentai. But yeah, so they had this whole stall just for hentai, and there was also body pillows. This is where I got my body pillow, because these body pillows, when I got mine's, it was in a catalogue, and they had a couple of the more like viewer friendly ones up. Like my one was more viewer friendly, you know, there was no genitalia anywhere on display anyway. So the ones that they had up behind them was all the ones that were, you know, people could see and they wouldn't get sued for it. But this other stall had all of them on display. Everything. And it was just out for the world to see every single part of every character that was there. So these ones also had attachments. And when I say attachments, I mean like the attachments that you think I'm meaning. But the worst part about it was where they were kept was right beside the kids' play area. And I mean like directly opposite. So all the kids playing in the, you know, kids' play area, you could see everything. It was real bad. Funny though. So anyway, I have a Levi body pillow, and my friend always laughs because she was staying at my best friend was staying at my house one night, and he was on my bed because I cuddle into him sometimes. He's actually under my bed right now. He's hidden in shame. But she stayed down one night and she rolled over and he was like stuffed down the side of the bed, and all she saw was like Levi's facing her, like just staring up at her. Hyper Japan was great. That was actually like, so that was my one and only time I've ever been to London and went into London. I've been in Heathrow twice, or like passing by. So I passed by Heathrow when I went to Texas, and when I actually went into London. I would like to go back to London. I would like to go back to Hyper Japan. It was a really, really good time. The food was incredible. But I mean, if I'm going to be going to America, I can't afford to be going to London. Oh. I got such a fright. Thank you very much for the follow. That comes up in my ear holes as well, and I might need to lower that, like in my ears. Yes, but so thank you for the, you know, the startle. I've had 3 cups of coffee, but that woke me up more than all 3 cups of coffee combined. But I hope you're having a good day, and thank you very much for saying hello. So yeah, I would very, very much like to go to London again, but right now, LA is the top of my priority list. Can I even say LA? Can I just, I don't know, Anime Expo is at the top of my priority list. Is that the playlist done already? Oh no, it's the astronaut one. I think I need to darken down this area just a little bit. Let's go with this colour. There's actually quite a lot of like, I want to do so much travelling, man. Get all the body pillows. What are they actually called? Like the... Oh, I always wanted to talk about Steins Gate for a minute there. Japanese body pillow. It's the third thing. What are they called? Dakimakura? It was like the most Scottish way of pronouncing that word possible. But yeah, I'm really surprised to see that Steins Gate is so far up my anime list. Top anime series. Number 3? I think I have it on DVD actually. Maybe? I don't know. I was actually thinking about getting a little display over here, but try to get my camera angle. But, fuck that. But yeah, I remember sitting down and watching Steins Gate. Someone recommended it to me. Like was it maybe a friend or I don't know. Someone recommended Steins Gate, and I was like, alright, no bother, I'll watch it. So I watched it, and it's awesome. I never expected the little twist that you get on like the 5th last episode or something. I don't know why I didn't expect it, because it's so obvious when you think about it. I was heartbroken, man. I was heartbroken. But it was a good show. I just wouldn't put it as number 3. Try to think of like what my like personal tops would be, because yes, I do have an Attack on Titan tattoo, but it's not my favourite anime. I would definitely put Attack on Titan up there. Full Metal's up there, obviously. Well, Brotherhood. I am a really big fan of Tokyo Ghoul. See if you could just like season 1 anime, but actually the manga in general is really, really, really good, like the whole manga. But if you're going to be like, if they replaced season 2 of the anime with season 2 of the manga, oh, so much better. The manga was epic. That bone breaking scene, oh, love that scene. So it's really, really, really bad. It was a very powerful scene to read, sorry. So I can't remember how much of the scene you actually get to see in the anime. It was so good in the manga though. I actually want to find like a whole playlist with just this in it. Well, not just this, but like this kind of music. So this is a, I don't know, more hyped than other playlists I put on. I feel like I've been doing this one bit here for like 4 hours now. How long have I been doing here? Oh, a whole hour over here. It's fine. We'll eventually get there. But yeah, I wouldn't put Steins Gate at number 3. Although a very good show. Would I put it in my top 10? I don't know if I put it in my top 10. Would I? God, now it's been just having this internal debate about what my best anime shows are. Not gonna lie, I'm a big fan of My Hero Academia. I know it's like, there's so many people that just, it is a very normie show, but it's a good show. It's normie for a reason, okay? It's so good. Do I want to do more hair? Oh, I hope you didn't hear that. I'm so sorry. Let's not do more hair. for the time being because my hand is suffering right now. Let's go, let's do a little bit more of this blanket. I don't see this whole bit here. Like this whole bit, I hate it so much. Let me get a better angle for you. This bit here, I just don't like it. Because what I'm trying to do is the blanket is like coming between her legs and falling down. And her skirt is kind of also falling down a bit. But I just don't like how I've done it. I think I can see where I can do it better. The same with this over here. I think this bit here will look better once I've done the seat. Because right now obviously the seat is like super flat. Like all this bit here is really flat. And I've got definition in this here, so once I do this bit will look better. I just need to do that. But let's go do this bit of the blanket here. It's actually so far. It looks like it's like tucked into her armpit. Maybe it'll look better once I've done the colour of it. Oh, here we go. My favourite part. Find the blanket. Find the layer. This layer. This is what we're doing here. So yeah, I think I would put My Hero Academia up somewhere at the top of the list. I don't know. Let's flip it. I just don't know like how far up I'm willing to put it. Because it is good. I would be willing to go like really quite high for Attack on Titan though. Especially now it's finished. I always like to kind of reserve full judgment of a show until it has finished. Which means that there is some shows that I've just never had that. I was so happy to finally be able to actually talk more about Fairy Tail when that finally ended. I will have a video coming out soon about Fairy Tail. Because I think my top like 10 anime might not actually have the best shows in it, because most of the time for me like anime, how much I enjoy a show depends on like where I am at the time. Is Fairy Tail the best anime in the world? Absolutely fucking not. But when I watched it, it was my first ever anime, which means it was like so good. But only because it was my first anime. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is a good show. Like, I was speaking to someone in chat on, I think it was Wednesday, who had tried to watch Fairy Tail and hadn't got that far, and I was like, I actually totally understand. Because it's not like, although it's one of my favourites, it's not the best show in the world. It was definitely like the most anime I think I've watched, because it's got like the super epic fights and the friendship and all that sort of stuff. Which, don't get me wrong, is fucking brilliant when you're like in the mood for that sort of stuff. I'm sorry, I've got a really itchy nose. And I'm... Is that better? Oh. I bet that was beautiful. I think it's because I wear makeup when I stream, and I don't really wear makeup like day-to-day life, because obviously camera, you need makeup for the camera sometimes. But day-to-day life I don't really wear all that much like makeup on my face, so it's like, what the fuck is going on here? Let's go for the dark purple. Let's get some shadows in here. What way am I doing this lighting for this? The lighting's actually coming in from that way, so this is all going to be a little bit lighter over here. all down here. But yeah, so Fairy Tales, it's got the like Fairy Tales. That's not the show. Sure I saw a hentai called that. No, they had like the epic fights, it had the friends give me power bullshit, it had some kind of like cleave shots and things like that. Totally not complaining, like, but it had all the usuals, and then they added the fucking lolly, like, so I was like, yeah, this is anime. It's my first anime. It was like that's how I had seen anime in my head, and then it just got epic. Hello, cat. Okay, never mind. Just coming over to rubber. Oh. I don't know if the people here have been here before. I have two cats. I have one dark cat. Her name's Lulu. She's the kind of tortoise shell cat, so it's like black, ginger, and some white. And my other cat is pure white. And this cat loves tights. Like I wear tights with my skirts and stuff, and because I'm in Scotland and it's fucking cold. And this pure white cat loves to just rub everything over white. Black, sorry, like she loves to rub her whiteness over black stuff. Ginger bakes out of context. The whole point of that story is she's an asshole. But she's an asshole that I love. I actually have no idea how this is going to look. I always forget how to draw like fabric. Like I'll go and I'll do like so much hair, or I'll do so much skin, or I'll do a fucking boot or something like that, like I did the last stream. That stream was just this one fucking boot, by the way. It's been so long on it. I think that was last Saturday, I think. Oh, spent so long on that shoe. Oh, that's not the colour I want. I like this song. It's very epic. So yeah, I'll spend so long doing like other parts of a drawing that I'll forget how to draw fabric. Actually, it's not bad. I want to erase some of this. Actually, I want to erase a bit more of that. I want it to come like... Yeah, that's better. What was I talking about? Anime, probably. So yeah, like a lot of anime, my favourites anyway, come from... Wow, oh, sorry, cat. Just sitting there and got kicked right up the arse. A lot of my favourite shows come from like what I was doing at the time and things. So, Fairy Tail might not be the best show, but it is one of my top shows. I would definitely say in the top 5 because it's the show that got me into anime, and it's also the show that got me into drawing as well. I would never ever have drawn if I hadn't watched Fairy Tail, so definitely have that to thank for this. I've done this totally wrong. This comes over this way. I had it going at the wrong angle. But also going by that, one of the first anime I ever watched was Sword Art Online. And that shows... Let's not go into the discussion of fucking Sword Art Online, man. It just, they could have done so much better. Let's not go into that show and immediately start talking about it. Gun Gale Online was definitely better. Not the... I know they did like a Gun Gale Online like spin-off. I've not seen that. I mean like the actual like anime like Sword Art Online season. It was like start of season 2, I think. I really enjoyed that. Oops, that's wrong. I want to make this whole thing like this colour. So good. I actually don't know why I've got like this layer and this layer as different layers. I don't know why I've done that. But anyway, they could have done so much more Sword Art, but that is not one of my favourites, I would have to say. I thoroughly enjoyed Seven Deadly Sins, but the animation, everyone who's anyone knows about the fucking animation for that season. What season was that? That was like season 3 or season 4 or something. It was so bad. I don't understand how they fucked up so much. Oh, I know what I've done here. I mean, lower budget obviously, but still. Could have done better. What else would be on my list? Hello, cat. Hi. I'm now closer to the microphone as well. Hi. Can I say this? Hold on. This cat is like the hairiest thing I've ever had in my life. And I've had some hairy boyfriends. But that cat? Fucking hell. What other shows are like up there? Try to think of the show. Is this even working? Yeah, it's working. This doesn't seem like it's blending all that well. Let me think. Talks about anime, instantly forgets every single anime they've ever seen in their entire life. Hi. What am I drawing just now? Not like, not who I'm drawing right this very second. Because normally I draw from shows that do you know, I've got, how many? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 drawings that are all just Naruto. Ow! It's fine because Naruto's a banging show, but I should probably branch out. I have 2 from Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer's definitely not in my top 10. You know what? As a show, it was pretty good. Like, it was fine, but I feel like it just got far too much hype for what it was. I've talked about this before, like, I wish I could like Demon Slayer, I really do. Because it has like such good reviews from people. And it was like, I think it was like the animation of the year or something. Or animation of the decade. And I'm like, it's alright. Actually, for me, the animation is fucking gorgeous on Demon Slayer. Like, the actual, like, the quality of the animation is beautiful, like, oh, it is a really well, like, a well animated show. I just wish that I wish it wasn't as hyped. I had so many, like, friends of mine that were like, oh, it's the best show I've ever seen in my entire life. And I'm like, okay, no bother, I'll watch it. It was alright. feel like I've been convinced to watch JoJo now though. I've never watched JoJo in my life. My friend tried to make me watch it at one point, and I can't remember if he even like put it on. I'm sure he did. He was like, here, watch this. And I never watched it. We must have been like watching something else at the time as well. I feel like this would like drape over here a little bit. Let's do that. See how that looks. But yeah, so I feel like I've been convinced to watch JoJo's, and my said friend is going to be so hyped to hear about this. We've been friends for a very long time, and he constantly quotes JoJo. Oh, I forgot this was the same layer. Oops. Maybe it would actually help to have that on 2 different layers. I'm going to do that. Right, now we're at the end of this playlist. Let's go on to Vaporwaves. The soundtrack with my favourite song. Not the soundtrack. The playlist with my favourite song. Also known as the Deep Throat song. If you haven't followed me on TikTok yet, you'll find it there. Or you will find the reason that I call it the Deep Throat song. And then let's remove some of this. Nope, not that much. There we go. A nice clean line. Makes this a little bit easier to actually do as well. Right, so now I can have this not as light. Let's change a few things around, shall we? Oh, I'm wondering if you could have heard that actually. I hope not. I'm sorry if you could hear the car alarm going outside. Such a horrible noise. Right, I am going to bring this. I just want to see how it looks. I'll bring this like. See if that fixes what I don't like about it. No. Does this fix it? Like that meme? Okay. I'm in it. I want to bring the thigh over a little bit. Where is the thigh? Front thigh. Skirt is in the way though. What skirt layer is this? There's like 6 skirt layers. There we go. I see you, cat, I see you. She's desperate for attention. Aren't you? Oh, I don't even know if you'll be able to see that on the camera. Where's my camera? Oh no, you can't see it. It's all the way over there. Oh, she goes up on her back legs, and she like the white cat that likes everything that's dark clothing. She was over here, and she was up. Best impression of a cat ever. It's the reason I wear fox ears and not cat ears. Shit impression, man. It's actually not. There is one reason and one reason only why I wear ears here, and it's because that is one place you oh, hello. There's very few places you don't get judged for wearing ears. Although I do feel there will probably be judgment. I love wearing them to Comic Cons because literally no one gives a hoot if you're wearing any type of ears. I actually lost 2 pairs of ears for like loaning them to friends. What on earth is... Why is there like a big... What is this? I know exactly what this is actually. This is like a partially hollow area. Let's fix this. There we go. I actually kind of want this to go up. Because where, like, if you're looking at this, it'll actually go like that. Because like the sides of these chairs, there'll be like a little lip that has to go over and under. Which means that this side, there actually will be like more started commentating again. I'm trying to not do the whole just commentating over the drawing thing. Oh, that's not my car. The alarm's going off pretty quickly, so I'm actually assuming that it's probably someone else's car and not my car. Please don't steal my car. I don't like all the light bits over here. Hold on, let's darken some of these down. This one? This one. Oh, I don't want to just commentate over just this now. Proceeds to just commentate. So yeah, I think I definitely wouldn't put Steins Gate up in that far. Steins Gate kind of blew my mind when I first watched it, because I hadn't watched a show like that before when I watched it. It was kind of the same when I watched Monster Musume. I just hadn't seen the show, and that's why it left like such a lasting impression on me. I hadn't seen a show like that, sorry. I know what's wrong here. All this here would be actually a bit darker. Like here. My goodness. Because that bit's like hanging over. So that would be a little bit darker. Right. Saved. I'm really, really paranoid that that's my car. That the alarm's gone off. I'm going to go just double check. I don't live in the nicest area. Hold on. Right, I'll be right back. Oh, cat! Please. Not my car. It's not my car. That's good. I would have been very sad if someone was trying to break into my car. And I'm just sitting here streaming like, yeah, no. I was having a good Saturday night, by the way. This is always my Saturdays now. It's just streaming, which I don't mind. I quite like night like. That was supposed to be English, but it failed. Yeah, I quite enjoy my Saturday nights. I still don't like this. Is it just that I don't like it against the grey? Is it because it's the wrong way around? Fuck it, it's fine. I don't think anyone cares that much. Right, let's do a little bit of the chair so that maybe that will make things appeal to my brain hole a little bit better. So yeah, I wonder what I would probably put down as like my favourite. I don't know. Can anyone ever like decide what their favourite show is? Anime? What's the show that like left the biggest impression on me? I've got shows that have left like big impressions on me for the wrong reasons. Like Monster Musume and fucking, what was it called? Kill la Kill was brilliant. I fucking loved Kill la Kill. My most favourite thing about that show was Matt fucking Mercer voicing the nudist guy. That was brilliant. That was such a good show. But again, I like it for all the wrong reasons. I like it because it was just bullshit. It was such of a bullshit show. It was great. I love it. So I've got that one. That's definitely not my top, like, my top 10. This is kind of rounded here. Oh, I've got a little bit of fluff here on the ears that just keep on itching me. I went into my hallway there to double check on my car, and it was actually really creepy because my hallway's never normally like dark, and it's really dark out there. It was really creepy, especially when there've been car alarms going off. I would definitely put Tokyo Ghoul up there. That honestly would be so much higher up my list if season 2 was better. If they put the bone breaking one in, and the dick getting chopped off scene, great. Tokyo Ghoul bone breaking. Yeah, you don't see that. You don't see that in the anime. I think the hi cat. They put a lot of like, what's going on here? They put a lot of like well, they censored all the knife stuff, which I understand because that is a thing in Japan. I think they're like knife violence is like big bad. So you just don't do that. obviously you just don't do it anyway, but like in anime is what I mean. It's like really, really bad in anime, so they, or like in shows in general, so they just don't show it. Please tell me you can see my cat. So all you can see is her butt. Oh no. She's gonna be gone by the time I get it round. Oh, she's gone. Oh well. Oh no, she is actually still there. She's just hiding. Can I? Yeah. I always. I'm going to barter you, cat. Come on, get out of there. Cat. Cat. I got cats on purpose. Olaf. I will love you forevermore if you please leave the curtain alone. I put up this curtain to stop things, you know, from well, obviously I'm in my living room and I don't really want my whole living room to be, like, you know, everywhere. So I have this curtain. Oh, you can see her. She's right here. Oh, she's been playing with the lights. But I'm so worried that she's going to end up like ripping this curtain down. Right. I'm going to turn my camera off for this in case I do reveal my entire living room. Come on, cat. There you go. Oh, that's fine. I didn't destroy the whole curtain. I'm happy. She's very hyper. She's very cute though, so she gets away with it. Oh, I can see the lights moving up here. Cat, come on. Olaf. There we go. I'm so paranoid she's going to bring the whole curtain down. Together with the part of the roof that the curtain is attached to. There's a lot going wrong with this stream tonight. I can hear her. Is this here? Where's this? I don't know where this bit is. Where's this blanket? What layer is what layer? This isn't even an old drawing. Is it this one here? Hey! See, I understand if it was an older drawing, but it's not. It's a new drawing. I think all here needs to be a bit darker because it's like coming over. Yeah, like that. It's illegal to barter your cats, right? I'm joking. I love my cats very much. However, when you're live on the internet, you sometimes need to give that disclaimer. I love her very much. Yeah. I will actually make a whole like tier list at some point. Who have I got here? Oh, I've got Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. I don't know if you can see him. No, you can't see him, definitely. I've got Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. I have Levi. And I have Todoroki. I can talk about a lot of stuff for a long time. It's actually one of the reasons why I started streaming. Was I used to do vlogs. I used to do vlogs that were just like me just sitting talking. So I think from that is how I've managed to just have conversations really with myself. But it is one of the reasons why I started streaming as well, is because I do have all these conversations that I can have just about anime. And if people want to talk about anime to me, I am absolutely here for it, because man, having more people to talk about stuff to that you're into is just better. So feel free to ask any questions or anything if you like. Let's see. I think I need to darken this down just a tad. I want to lighten up more of here as well. Excuse me. What layer is this? Oh, these are these layers. Okay, so I'm not on those layers yet. I'm going to go do that next though. Here. Oh man, do you know, I actually really want to get into League. I have heard there's a lot of like toxicity though, for League sometimes, so I've been a bit reluctant to. But I would very much like to get into League, because it's a game that is right up my street. Like, maybe I'll just start playing one day. I'll just not call myself Ginger Bexy. Ginger Brad. That'll be my name on it. So if you ever see a Ginger Brad, it's me. I do appreciate the lurk though, thank you very much. I'm a big fan of just lurkers as well. What the fuck was that? A kettle just like pinged for no reason. What car alarm is going off? Jesus. It's been going off all night. Oh, that's why it wasn't working. I was on the wrong layer. So yeah. Tokyo would definitely be up there higher if it was if I had a better. My D&D campaign was about the Dead 3 gods. So Miracle, Ball and Ban. Ban? Who the fuck? I can't remember the last one's name. It was Miracle. The Day 3. Bane. Fucking Bane. It was about them. I had 3 players that were like permanent players. I had other people that kind of, you know, now and again would come in. But it was mostly based around the Dead 3 and their relationship to the previous god of death, or death gods. I think that's how it is. Is it Merkel? Merkel? I don't know. I always called it Merkel, and that's what I've called it through the whole campaign. But they're like, they got all their power from Jurgle. I think his name's Jurgle. And it was the whole thing was based around these 3, the Dead 3, rebelling against Jurgle, who wasn't happy with how they were dealing with their power. So the whole part about the Dead 3 getting their power from Jurgle, that was canon. That's canon to like the D&D universe, but not like where I took it. There was 3 separate paths on this campaign, and the 3 separate paths were these 3 different like how the gods interacted with the party and stuff. And obviously the party had their own little like adventures as well, their own personal stories that we were working on. Unfortunately, we actually finished playing that campaign before we got to like the climax of their characters, which I'm really sad about. Oh, I've missed drawing this bit here. I need to do that. So yeah, their whole like their character progression and things was kind of lost, but we did Merkel's, that whole like arc of that campaign. He was working with the Shadowfell to bring working with the Shadowfell and working with demons to start a new war. And in my world's lore, there is the Raven Wars, which was obviously the name of the Raven Queen. And why is this like this? Hold on. There we go, that's better. Now I can see. So yeah, there is the Raven Wars, which happened centuries and centuries ago. And the Shadarkai were really into bringing around the Raven Queen, and what they did is they teamed up with Merkel to try and bring around the Raven Queen's rule to the Prime Plane. But it created a whole war because Merkel was actually also conspiring with devils to create more devil people to raise an army to work alongside the Shadarkai. But his plan was to steal the souls. Jesus Christ, Cal! What's wrong with you? So that was the campaign that they finished. That arc of the campaign was the war. They stopped the war. They actually were, because the Shadarkai aren't like, they're not bad people. They have a really, really bad reputation for the fact that, you know, they're from the Shadowfell. But they're not a bad people, and my party was able to liaise with them to make them a little less grumpy. It was a really, really fun art to run, because like I could play around with a lot of like half devils, half other beings. Like there was some dragonborns that had been affected by the like the experiments and stuff they were doing and the transformations and stuff. So I was able to have all these like really, really unique enemies for them to fight that were partly from the monster manual and partly from my brain. But it was like a whole mishmash of different enemies. So that was a really, really fun and very creative campaign arc to run. They had then went on to one of the characters' background stories. His name is Atlas, and he is a bard. He's a bard, tabaxi. And I don't know how much you know about if you've been on my TikToks and my Instagram or anything, but I made my own world, and within that world there's a place called Emeos, and Emeos is a kind of tropical jungle type area, which is where the tabaxi are. That's kind of where they stick to, is up in Emeos. I would say as well, like, in my campaign, like the tieflings are still kind of discriminated against, but only the ones that have the skin, like the actual like skin tone, rather than like the more red or white, like pure white tieflings, because of the Raven War. That brought around a lot of hate for those types of tieflings. I went into it, and on my Patreon I drew a character from my campaign called Ruby. She was a barbarian. She was one of the people who went along with the party for a while. But her whole story is to do with the fact that she was discriminated against because she had the skin tone of, and she was a tiefling. So, but the tabaxi are completely accepted in my world. They just tend to stick to emails instead of elsewhere. However, there was pirates came into it here because he wanted a very piratey kind of background. So the story that I gave to him was more of a pirate background theme. And the pirates have kind of taken over emails and messed around a lot of stuff and had accidentally released a kraken. And it was quite funny because the whole story, like his whole arc, wasn't meant to be an early game thing. But the whole hook to the story was that there was no fish. It was, tabaxi. There was no fish and where they were like adventuring. So they wanted to know, why the fuck is there no fish? And they kept on like pushing it and pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. I was like, well, looks like we're doing this now. Cat! My god! They're fighting. So yeah, they pushed and pushed and pushed and kept asking questions. They were like, right, now, we'll finish this whole war thing. We need to go and find where the fish are. So then they went and looked for the fish, and that's when they met the pirates and the krakens and stuff. But they did that whole arc. And one of my players, there was an orphanage of tabaxi kittens. And unfortunately, one of my players had just lost one of her cats at the time. And I was like, can I really put this into this campaign? Can I really... I had a whole thing planned around this orphanage and what they were like. I like quite a lot of difficult decisions in my campaigns for the players to make. And when they got to the orphanage, I was like, oh, do I really want to put this in there? Because one of my players had just lost one of her cats. And I spoke to her like quietly and I said, listen, this is going to have this thing in it. Are you okay with that? And she was like, yeah, it's fine. And then she actually almost made her character quit being an adventurer to stay with the kittens. But that was fun. That was all based around the god Eldath. I can't remember what the name I gave the kraken. The kraken was like a long enemy of this of Eldath, the nature god. I cannot remember what name I gave the kraken. Luckily, they found a way to not have to fight the kraken, but they very, very, very much could have. Which probably at their the levels they were at would have been a full party, like complete wipeout. So I'm glad they found another way. And then once they got back to their hometown, they then went on, they took a mission which took them on the next route, which would have been Bane's route. But at that time, we actually stopped playing for a while. Mostly for myself, I like DMing takes a lot of work. I don't know if you are a DMer or not, and that's why you're asking about it, but DMing is a lot of work. And at the time, there was so much going on, and I was like, I can't DM for a while. And we've still not gone back to it, which is sad. But that was where the campaign kind of stopped at that time. I miss it. I miss DMing. I miss that world. I put a lot of work into the world, just creating the world. And we've not played in it for a long time. Might play a game soon. I also kind of want to draw a new world. Drawing maps is actually really, really, really fun. And I want to put my first world, Phaedradel, I've got a wall in my living room that has nothing on it at all. It is completely bare and barren, and I'm thinking about drawing Fairytale and putting it up there. Like drawing it on the wall. That's also a lot of work. Cat, are you okay? Come here. Why are you so hyper? Go lie down. But because we've not touched, they basically started on Bane's route and then the campaign stopped, and I don't think that we're actually going to go back to it. For a bunch of other reasons, I just don't think that that's kind of possible now. So I'm wondering if I can kind of rewrite part of that campaign to make the next campaign. Because that'd be pretty fun. Because there was like, I had all of Bane's stuff left, I had all of Bal's stuff left. Plus the character routes as well. I don't think I could reuse the character routes because the characters were like, it was based around their characters. So I don't think I could use that, unfortunately. But I had also written like a whole other, like a couple other arcs as well, for if they happen to finish it. They just happen to really, really take their time on missions and stuff, so kind of why it took so long to get to where they were. Because see, when I summarise it, they literally done like 2 main arcs out of the 7 that I had wrote. I could probably talk about that world for so long. It was something I was very, very, very proud of. Still proud of it, actually. I always wonder what other people's campaigns are like, because I've only played a couple of times. I played, my first ever character was Lorelei, and it's how I got into D&D. Sorry, I've got an itchy nose again. Yeah, Lorelei was my cleric, and she was a brilliant character, if I don't say so myself. She was fun to play, but she was my first character. It was pretty much like, put yourself into a character, which I did. It was basically me as a gnome cleric. No, half elf. She was half elf. She was a very fun character to play. And I've played another character called Safi, who was she was a druid. She was actually really interesting. She was a druid. I think they're just called Druid of the Stars. And they use the constellations and stuff. I'm not very like big on constellations. Like, I like the sky and it's pretty and stuff, but I'm not like, I don't really know anything about constellations. And when I played in that campaign, I learned so much about constellations for that one character, but it was constellations in D&D. So it wasn't even like real life constellations, it was the constellations that were in D&D. I can't remember one constellation now, but I learned it all at the time. But then we only played like 4 sessions or something, and then it was me and my sister that were we played with them, and then we fell out with the DM, so we never went back. Here it is. I need to skip that song because that song regularly gets copyright claimed, or it gets like flagged up as copyright on Twitch, which is really annoying. Oh, I just realised I'm clunking my cup against the table. That's a word. There we go. So Safi was a great character. I'm sad that I never really got to play much of her, because she was interesting. She was very cute. I actually started drawing her as well, but I never really got that far into the drawing because, well, I stopped playing. Some DMs are not the best DMs. I kind of want to bring that in a bit. That's better. Might bring this round a bit as well. So yeah, I've been suffering from forever DM syndrome for a while now. Fucking cats. I actually think that this needs to come like... You can tell I'm so good with angles. But yeah, I wish I could play Safi a little bit more because she really was an interesting character. She had her whole backstory in that. My sister played with me at that point as well with his DM. She was actually her that fell out of the DM more than what I did, but then I didn't like the way he was speaking to her. But she played this really cool monk. And I wish they should be able to play her a little bit more because the monk was such an interesting character. We ended up being like, obviously we went to the campaign together, so we said to the DM, like, do you mind if our characters like come as a package deal, because they had been playing with, it was like them and their friends had been playing together for so long. So he says, can we come as like our characters come as like a little package deal? So we wrote that into our backgrounds that we knew each other before we met up with the party. Which was, that was actually one good thing about that DM, is he let us do that. I can't remember her name. Like the name of the monk. I know my sister's name. That's better. She was a good character. I started drawing her as well. I actually started drawing all the characters. As you can tell, I enjoy drawing female characters. And there was a girl who was with us called Anna, and she was a really nice girl. She was French. I'm sure she was French. And she was nutty. Really liked her, but she played an archer. I actually can't remember if it was the... Oh, what's this? I can't remember the archer's name. How does that look? Yeah, that looks fine. I now need to fix this side. And my cats have finally calmed down a little bit. this a little bit easier to fix. And I need to make these look like actual bits of wood. And wood isn't... some wood's kind of wobbly, but not this wood. So yeah, I would like to play again. I don't know if I would like to DM anytime soon because it is a lot of work. Every week I would be putting in like 12-14 hours of work to get a session ready for everyone. And because of like, I worked full time and my sister worked full time as well, our schedules were very much, it was difficult to pin everyone down. I mean, it's always difficult to pin anyone down in a D&D campaign, to be honest. But it proved really, really difficult to keep everyone together for D&D, which I feel every D&D group has that problem. But we definitely suffered with the same thing. Which was a shame. Because there was a lot of work that went into the campaign. But I think about it now and again, I'm like, man, do I want to DM again? Maybe, yeah. Run a game for a couple of people I don't know, that'd be fun. I'm always on the lookout for more like D&D conversations as well. I've still not found anyone at my office that plays it. One day I'll be able to talk their ears off. I might make a little series on my YouTube, just going through like doing some drawings, some, what do you call them? Maps. My camera is going to die. There we go. So tasty. I had so many really, really cool characters to bring into the D&D campaign as well. And strangely enough, well, not strangely enough, I had brought in, so when I played as Lorelei, my cleric, the group that we played with, one of the people was the DM, and that was how I got into it, and that's how I found out about DMing. I was the type of kid when I grew up. I don't know if it's very, very common knowledge, but growing up ginger in Scotland is actually a bad thing. You get bullied out the yazoo for being ginger in Scotland. So if there was anything that was like, oh, I'm kind into this, but I'm going to get more bullied for it, it was just an instant no for me. And D&D was one of those things. What my like closest friend at the, like when I was in primary school, which is I don't know where you're from if you know what primary school is, but it's just like the first school that you go into for the first like 7 years. And she got into D&D, and I was like, man, that's so dorky. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna get bullied if I do that. I can't tell anyone. No. And then I just never went back to it. And then, funnily enough, it was Critical Role because Matt Mercer was in it, and I'm a huge fan of Matt Mercer. You know, Levi sitting in the background here. Huge fan of Matt Mercer, and he was doing a panel at one point, and he was talking about it, and I was like, ooh. So I went and watched some Critical Role. I watched 2 episodes. Of Critical Role, and I was like, it's my jam. Instantly, that was it. I was hooked. And it was like, I watched a couple of episodes and then I instantly started writing my own D&D campaign. And that was 2018. 19? Yeah, so the first campaign that I ran was, well, it was a one shot. I ran a one shot and I drew a map, and it was just always known as the Ice Cave map because it came out so many times. We were always like, whenever I'd done a one shot that was in any icy place, Ice Cave map. I still have it as well because I would hand draw all my like battle maps. I printed out a ton of sheets of paper that were like the 1 inch squared, little 1 inch squares, and so I printed out a shit ton of them. And we used dice as the players and then as the bad guys and stuff. God, it was so janky. So I ran like a couple of one shots. Ow. Whilst I was getting myself ready to run my full campaign. Because, well, I've got this whole campaign, but what if I can't... Cat! Hola? Yeah, there we go. Like, what if I've not got the confidence to do it? So I thought, I'm going to run a couple of one-shots and see how it feels. And obviously, I loved it. And I ended up doing the whole campaign. But then COVID hit. So we'd done a couple of, like, one-shots. In person, and then COVID hit and I wasn't able to do it, like any of my stuff, and I had hand drawn so many maps. Like I'm a very much like over preparer, so when it came down to like any sessions, like we were going to a brothel at one point. They were trying to find pirates, so they went into this brothel and I had all these battle maps because you never know when you're going to end up fighting someone. So I had hand drawn all of these battle maps for this brothel, because what if they go to this corridor? What if they go in that corridor? And we couldn't do it in person. So I was like, how the hell am I going to manage to have, you know, like use all these battle maps? But we find a way. Basically, what we did was got all the battle maps that I had drawn, and took them to, I just put them on the desk here, and I pointed the camera right down at the desk, and we'd do the battle maps that way. So the first, like, almost a year of my DMing was all, like, over the camera. It was brutal. See you, cat. I wouldn't change that for the world though. It was a lot of fun to do. Hi. You're very hyper tonight. Yeah, hyper. Man, that blew, like, having to do all that and like over the internet. I mean, don't get me wrong, like everyone really enjoyed it, or they said they enjoyed it, so I hope they did. Everyone still really enjoyed the campaign. It was just really mad that we had to do it all over the camera. It was actually better, like being like a first time DM and having to do it over the camera at first, because I didn't have a clue how to DM, like how the fuck is that? How do you do that? So having that like kind of like a screen, like having the barrier between me and the players really helped to bring out the confidence. So when we actually got into person, oh, I will never forget that first session that we had. It was so good. I'm going to restart my recording of my drawing because it's getting really long. But yeah, I'm thinking about drawing more maps. Just for fun. Or opening up commissions for it. And record. There we go. Yeah, I might open up commissions for them. Because it's fun. My hair rate funny. I don't really have my camera up all that often, so whenever I see it I'm like, oh Jesus. I don't know what happened there. Have a little drink. I've been speaking for ages now. I don't know if I should keep going on Tifa just now. I'm kind of bored of Tifa at the moment. I don't know if you could ever be bored of Tifa in general, to be honest, but I'm kind of bored of this drawing right now. I might move on to either Juvia or do some of the background for Sykkuno. I'm not totally into Sykkuno's drawing just now. Kind of feel that, I don't actually know if I have talked about this before on stream, like drawing characters like Tifa, like Juvia, all that kind of thing, there's much less stress involved in it because of the fact that they're 2D characters, or like, I mean Tifa's in 3D now, but you draw these characters and it's like, I don't know, you can be a little bit more lenient with how they look because no one really cares. Like, they're 2D characters, like Juvia, like she looks banging in the drawing that I'm doing because, well, it's a much later drawing. And like she is just 2D in most things. So, but when it comes down to characters like, or people, sorry, not characters, when it comes down to drawing people, there's so much more pressure on drawing people because everyone does know exactly what they look like. So if you draw it wrong, you're like, oh fuck. I mean, you could probably say the same about Tifa, to be honest, because she is, like, since the new games, in fact really since Advent Children came out, there's been like a proper character model for how she actually looks, which makes it a little bit more intimidating to draw someone like that. But Sykkuno's a real person, like a proper human being, so it's a little bit more intimidating to draw someone like Sykkuno. I think the only other like IRL person that I've drawn is Corpse, and well, no one can really tell me, oh, you've drawn him wrong, because well, actually I have had people tell me I've drawn him wrong from the little clips that I've seen of like hands and stuff. It's crazy, but yeah, so I'm really intimidated to draw Sykkuno. That's the whole point of that story. Let me see, should I do more of Tifa? I don't have all that much of her base left. What have I got left? I've got the rest of this hair, which my wrist is already cracking tonight, so probably not a good idea. I've got the pillow behind her, I've got the wood, and then go back in and do more details and stuff like that. I need to fix like this part of her boob here. But do I want to draw more of Tifa, or do I want to move on? I don't think I can draw more hair tonight. Oh, that was good. Right, let's go on to, let's move on. Juvia or Sykkuno. Or Asuma. I've not started Asuma properly yet. I've literally just got the base colours. I've done so many fucking Naruto characters though. I've still got Ino to do as well. even ready to go? No. I think she is ready to go. I can't remember if I've done dirty parts on her though, so I can't open it on stream just in case. Actually I could. No, I'm not gonna. I'm so paranoid. I'm definitely not gonna do that just in case. I'm also trying to fix Nezuko. So I did Nezuko when I really didn't want to draw. I was just not in the mood. But I forced myself to draw to make myself want to draw. So I drew Nezuko, didn't really like it all that much. So I'm wanting to change like bits and bobs of her. But I don't really want to do that on stream. Let's open Sykkuno. I have literally just done the most simplest parts of him so far. I had started on his hair as well, which, nope, not doing that tonight. Might do his jumper. I could do some of his jumper. Could also do his backpack. Thing is with him, he's that's too long a message to read in the small one. I'm really glad you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for hanging out. Yeah, I get to this point in a drawing that I'm just like, no, I'm kind of done for the evening, so I'm moving on tonight. But thank you so much for hanging out and lurking, and I hope you enjoy playing League. And I'll hopefully see you in the next stream, or whenever you have time to join. So I'll see you later. But yeah, for the clothes that I've drawn for Sykkuno, they're not like the most interesting clothes. Maybe I'll just work on the background. Look at these flowers. Look how beautiful these flowers are. They're just mwah, chef's kiss. This will make sense. If you have seen my previous drawings, you'll probably recognise this vase and the flowers once they're done. Oh, it's a cat hair! Or a cat hair tickling me for ages. So do I want to draw his hoodie? Do I want to fix his face? So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to take the lines for the background and make them a layer of themselves. Don't know what happened there. There we go. I see you, Olaf, I see you. Background, I don't know, background. What is it? She's got such a fright there for no reason. Crazy cat. Right. What colour? Like that colour? For the wall? I don't want to do the background colours for the wall yet, to be honest, because that's like I don't know why, like my drawings are always so big. Like I've got 1.6 here gig for this drawing so far and there's nothing in it yet. What colour is his helmet? Black, isn't it? Let's actually check before I go ahead. YouTube. Oh, he's actually streaming right now. Oh, but if I open this, it's going to play. He's in a car right now. Maybe I can open it on mute. Nope. I just want to see his helmet. Here it is. Looks like a grey colour. Yeah, it's kind of grey. Yeah. Let's close that now. So let's go with grey. I don't know if it's like meant to be black or if it is just like the way the graphics are. I've never drawn a helmet before, by the way. I was very proud of this helmet. I just googled like helmet with cat ears and this came up. Oh, I should probably do the more interesting thing and actually draw Sykkuno, right? But anyway, that is the reason so far why I haven't actually drawn much of him on stream. Is it's just intimidating to draw someone who actually has, like, you know, real features. I definitely think that's why I prefer drawing animated people, like animated characters and people with no faces. Thanks, Corpse. It's so good to actually have my motivation back. I was speaking to my dad today, and he was asking like how I was getting on and stuff, and I was speaking to him about like about drawing. He had asked me about all the drawings that I was doing recently. My dad's actually like a really, really big supporter of my art. Obviously he doesn't know about the more dirtier versions of the art, but he's a big supporter of the art that he sees. And he was really, really impressed with the last corpse one that I'd done. If you're actually interested in seeing it, it is up. The speed drawing will be out soon. I'm very, very excited for that one to come out because I worked really, really hard on this drawing. Well, on that drawing, the corpse. And it was the first drawing that I had done since coming back to like streaming and stuff. So I'm really, really proud of it. This will be over the top of this. But yeah, he was telling me he was very impressed with it. And thanks, Dad. No, my dad's always been one of my biggest supporters. My dad and my gran, actually. My gran always, anytime I put anything up on Facebook that's like drawings, because I still have Facebook for like family and stuff. But anytime I put anything up on Facebook that's like a drawing, my gran's like, oh, it's so good. I'm like, thanks, Gran. I mean, she also said that when my drawings were at the stage where they were terrible. But she's always been one of my biggest supporters. And my sister. My sister's one of my best friends. And she's very, very supportive of my drawings and what's this? What's it call her? Yeah, she's always been a big supporter of my drawings. She's been a big supporter of helping me out with the drawings as well. Again, I've spoken with my sister before in stream. She's just such a big, like, she's a very solid pillar in my life when it comes to drawings. She doesn't judge. Oh, has my camera froze? Oh, it has. 2 seconds, people. My camera has done its thing that it does. Oh, it's hot. There we go. There we go. The camera does this thing every now and again that it just dies. Like, well, I'm saying my camera. I think it's the app that I use. I use an app that makes my phone my camera. It's not the best app. Like all the time. I mean, when it works, it's great. I'm going to have to take a break sometime soon, actually. Firstly, to get another beverage. And also, I've been here for 3 hours and I've drank so much water today. We're going to get the Deep Throat song soon, guys. I'm just going to finish this and I'm going to go for a little 5 minutes. Oh, I've not been recording any part of that, the drawing that I've been doing of Sykkuno. To be honest, all I've done is the basic part of the background of it anyway. Oh. So good. Okay. I am actually going to put my beer at back screen on because I'm going to go away for 5 minutes, pour a drink, use the bathroom. I'll be back in just shortly. I am back. I have my new beverage. And I also have a snack. We're midstream. We need a snack. Oh, and I put my hoodie on as well. I always have my heating off when I start stream because it's like I get really hot with the lights and stuff that are all going on around about me, so it always gets like really cold halfway through the stream. Ah, like a little snacky snack. A healthy snack at that. Sorry. How close are we to my favourite song? Quite far away. This one's good though. This is just referred to by me as the Tom and Dandy song. Because it sounds like Tom and Dandy. It's really good. So is this orange. No, it's not. Clementine. I just realised I had my hair tucked behind my ear and I don't like that. Which is a shame because I have like a whole, like, so many earrings. Really cute dangly earrings. Look at these ones. Look at them. They're very adorable. I love them very much. But no one ever sees them because my hair is always covering them. It's getting long again. All you can hear is me munching on camera. But it sounds delightful. I just realised how hungry I was. I've been losing weight like crazy recently, so I need to remember to eat. Okay. Let's go Sykkuno. Right, how about we do a little bit on Sykkuno? Oh, okay. You wouldn't believe how many times I have actually drawn this. So initially, I had his jacket as like that kind of a darky blue, like dark blue. Have I got the colours here? Like this colour scheme. But when I actually put it into the jacket, I couldn't get it. Oh, I think I've got a bit of hair, like a cat hair stuck in my nose again. Oh well. Fuck it. That's the arm. That's the jacket front. I want the jacket back. This one. Right, let's do a little bit of this bit of the jacket and ow! We'll see how it looks. Or just the bottle. Did I start recording? Look at me go, I'm like a pro now. It's only been how long since I started streaming? Right, so the shadow's coming in from over here. So all of this here, oops. All of this here is going to be like in the shadow. God, I'm gonna try to sound like a Rasmus song. In the shadows. I was obsessed with that song when I was a teen. And no, I won't sing it because you don't want that in your ears. You really don't. But I was so obsessed with Erasmus. Or sorry, I was really obsessed with the Erasmus singer. I don't know how old I was when that song came out. The Erasmus in the Shadows. Why is it not? Oh, 2003. Oh. I was in my goth phase at that point. I was in my like, I'm an edgy teen. I'm an edgy goth. I'd watched 13 like 20 times. So that was like, I wanted to be in that kind of headspace. God, I'll never forget that. I was so obsessed with Erasmus. I'm gonna have to find a new playlist. I've just been listening to the same playlist for like, I mean that's been about 2 months that I've been streaming now. Excuse me, sorry. Big sniff. So actually, I'm not used to bringing the shadow in from like this side, because normally, I don't know why, and I think a lot of artists do this, because I've seen like several TikToks of people saying the same thing, they always bring the light in from the same side. But I thought to myself, I really want to like challenge myself a little bit and bring in the light from a different angle. Just as a challenge to myself. And it is challenging. Because I've never had to do that before. This jumper's actually white. Oops. He really is like your average like anime protagonist though, isn't he? Doesn't think he's anything special, but like everyone else does. I really enjoy Sykkuno on streams. Oh, I've not went and like fixed all these lines yet. Look at these lines. Look how beautiful they are. The outline. I've even done it to his face yet. I've done it to his face. And his jaw. Neck. Just nowhere else. I've done it to nowhere else. I've started on the fucking drawing. Well done, Becca. You're a tube. Well, I was talking earlier, before, what was her name? Chipped Habit? Chipped Habit 5420. I was talking earlier about like my favourite anime and the fact that I don't have it on my anime list. Someone asked me that last stream, I think it was, if I have on my anime list, and I don't, and I should. Right now I don't, because that's a lot of effort for me right now. I've got a lot going on. So getting something like that is a little bit too much for me at the moment, but I would really like to get it. Not just for if anyone else wants to see it, but for me as well, because like how many times have you sat down and you're like, oh, I really want to watch this anime, and you turn it on and you're like, oh, I've seen this, or is that just an idiot thing? Because there has been like so many times that I've waited to sit down and watch something that I've already seen before and not realised that I've seen it. The shadow needs to come down a little bit. So it seems like the shadow's coming more from like up this way. I'm actually really into this drawing again. Just for this, 10 minutes that I've been in it. Actually, not even 10 minutes. I don't know. I think it was the last show that I watched that totally like blew me away. It'd be easier if I had like a list of all the anime that I've ever watched, like, with my anime or something. I don't like these creases. Like all these ones here. What shows I've been watching recently? I've not really been watching a lot of like anime though. That's the problem. All that stuff I've ended up watching has been like fucking stuff on YouTube. Which is how I've ended up watching so many curse things recently. But anime wise, let me think. I mean, obviously Attack on Titan blew me away. That was insane, that last arc. Unfortunately, my Funimation's on my TV, so I can't open that up. Just try to think of like the last things that totally blew my mind. I can speak English. I can speak English so well. Right, this is now a hoodie, so I can actually do a little bit more with the... I got a message and I was wondering what it was, but it was my sister just talking about her fucking dishwasher. That can be dealt with after stream. I'm always worried it's going to be like something like super, super important that someone's messaging me about. Generally, it's not. My life isn't that exciting. Can't believe how disappointed I am with Jujutsu Kaisen though. I want to like it. I want to like it so much. But I really can't think of amazing shows I've been watching. I was on a binge through of Blue Exorcist again recently. Maybe I should get back to that again. This is like a more fitted hoodie. Like a zip up fitted hoodie. I need to fix all down here because this is meant to be like more attached to his body. Bum, 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 bum. I know why this is so rough as well, because I didn't know what I was doing with this jumper. It was either going to be like the fitted jacket thing that, you know, Syke wears, or a hoodie that Sykkuno wears. But he wears so many different hoodies that try to pick one. Like, again, it's easy enough to draw like, oh well, Tifa always wears this outfit, and well, Juvia actually has quite a few different outfits, but like her outfits are all like set. Like, she's got all these specific outfits that she wears. And like Hinata was easy because it was just like, oh, like take an outfit that she wears and take things away from it. But then with Sykkuno, obviously he's a real person, so he wears a lot of different outfits. So it was really, really hard to pick which, like, what I was going to put him in. And I've kind of settled with this hoodie. But he wears a lot of hoodies. I think like most of the hoodies that he wears is like merch though. Like his friends' merch. Or am I tripping? I could possibly be tripping. I'd actually thought about playing games tonight instead of, or as well as drawing. I'd thought about finishing up at some point and jumping onto a game or two of something. Maybe even playing Minecraft. I love Minecraft, by the way. I used to hate Minecraft. I was like, who would play Minecraft? It's not even a game. You just go in and just build a world, what the fuck? And then I played it. I always like to try some things at least once. And I'm glad that I tried Minecraft because I'm obsessed. Okay. Let's get some block colours in here. Definitely this side and down here is all going to be dark. Down here is all going to be dark. Or darker at least anyway. And over here I'm still absolutely fucking not reeling, like surprised that Steins Gate is so fucking far up that list. How can Steins Gate be so far up that list? Oh, my mind is blown, guys. Why is this not working? Oh, it's because I'm on the wrong brush. I'm on the airbrush. I mean, it's a good show, but fucking hell. Kind of want to get this part here kind of merged with the bottom a little bit. This whole bit actually, like all here, I feel like needs to be part of that shoulder. Actually, where's his hand? I'm realising mistakes that I've made in this drawing. Sorry, I went full on concentration mode for ages. I'm really sorry about that. When I get like focused on something though, I do get like that. Oh no, this is because I've moved that and I've not moved the lines. Let's move these lines to where they should be. That went a little bit rotated and then down. That's about right. Sure. It's right enough for me. Jesus. I don't really know if I like the angle that I've done. It's fine. Let's keep going with it. I think all here would be dark as well. Oh. Yeah. Like all of this would be darker. And here. I feel myself getting a little bit sleepy actually. God damn it, Becca. Wake up. I shouldn't be tired. I had a great sleep. Actually, did I have a good sleep? I don't think I did actually. See, thinking about it, I didn't have a very good sleep. did that thing again. Oh, I do this so often. I just get so focused on what I'm doing that I just forget to talk. I don't think it's a necessarily bad thing, to be honest. I like getting focused. I like being into a drawing. It feels a bit at the moment though, because I've got so far into Tifa, and now I'm starting pretty much from scratch with Sykkuno. Maybe I should just stick to one drawing. Do you know what, actually, I think I need to bring like a definite like crease in here. Like show it that this is definitely like part of the back of this part. Maybe I should do this. The grey there, they're a little bit lighter. I feel like it's really hard to differentiate between where the like where this crease is in here. Is this jacket front? Jacket back? I think this is jacket back, right? Yeah. Right, I feel like I've got the like a right shape to this part at the moment. I just need to make it look better. Starting to get a bit warm now that I went through and got the hoodie on and everything. Itch my nose. Oh, my eye got stuck. Oh. Every time I do that, my top stretches up with me. Oh. Hello, kitten. Do you want up on my knee, don't you? He's always see Lulu. Come on then. I know you're always desperate to get up. Come on. Really? The one time I let her. There we go. Here she is. This is Lulu. Instantly purring on my knee. Give her a little back massage while she's up. No, not the microphone. That was actually a show that I was really kind of like disappointed with in the anime. The 7 Deadly Sins. So I'd watched 7 Deadly Sins season 1. That little like season 2 that they called season 2 that wasn't really season 2. But it was like 4 episodes or something. I watched that, and then I watched season 3? Yeah. Or there was quite a wee while between season 2 and season 3. I think it was at that point that I started reading the manga. Because It had been so long, like, and I was like, are we ever going to actually get like another season? Oh, kitten. Oh, kitten. So I went and read the manga. And I remember reading the manga, I was like so into it, I was like super excited for it and everything. And then, look at all this fluff that I'm just picking off my cat. But yeah, I remember being super excited for it, and there was that, like, the big reveal of, like, the actual, like, the curse and everything, which I feel is kind of old news now. But I remember in the manga, I was like, oh my god, I never saw that coming, what the fuck? And then, when I actually watched the anime, I was like, oh, it's so obvious. It's so obvious what happened. It's so obvious, Lulu. I am itchy. I am itchy. I love my cat. I hate her fluff. So actually that's a show that I've not watched the end of yet. I got so far in Seven Deadly Sins and just kind of gave up because it was kind of meh. That was another one of those like big ones that everyone was so obsessed with, and then eventually it was just like, nah. There's so much hair coming off you, Lulu. I just brushed you like 2 days ago. Might as well give her some love while she's here though, right? I don't generally let her on my knee when I'm at the desk because it is really hard to do anything while she's on my knee. Let's see if I can work around her. It's covered in my boobs. Sorry, my boobs are covered in cat. Right, let's see if I can work around you. I need to zoom in here because this is looking like a total mess just now because I'm at the very basics of this. My drawings generally have like they all have a process that they follow. Am I even on the right layer? I'm not on the right layer. Yeah, all my drawings have like a process that I follow of. It'll be like my basic sketch, which is I will literally, I mean, because I've probably all seen it before. I'll go in and just, you know, do like the basic sketch of whoever it is I'm drawing, and then I'll go in and do the line art, and then I'll go in and start like with the base colours of everything, and then I'll go in and start doing shading and stuff, and then I'll just do like basic shadings and basic like contours and stuff, and then I'll go back into it again and fix all the like the little lines and stuff. I'm so itchy, Lulu, what the fuck? Yeah. Oh, you're slipping. She loves me. But yeah, it takes me a very long time to get to the point where I'm actually like happy with a drawing to post it. Oh, you're stuck on my headphones, honey. Please don't eat my headphones. Here, I'll make it easier for you. I'll move the headphones out of the way. There you go. I wonder if you can actually hear her purr. Come on. I wonder if that was as cute as it looked. Well, as cute as it felt. I'm eating your hair, honey. You're very cute. You can be up here. You're very cute. I love her so much. I can see her drool. Cat, I love you so much, but it's so difficult to roll when you're here. I didn't mean leave. I absolutely did not mean for you to leave. Stay and love me. I hope you're hearing all of what I'm saying because my microphone was pointing the wrong direction. I actually feel like I need to make like maybe this whole bit here a little bit darker. There we go. I hope my lurkers are in my when later on when it comes to YouTube. You all enjoy that very cute moment I just had with my cat. And if you're not subscribed to my YouTube, well, you should be. There will be a new series coming out on my channel very soon. Kind of bored with this drawing tonight. But I don't know if it's just because I've been working so much on Tifa and nothing on this drawing maybe. I'm definitely not bored with the drawing. Just tonight. Like the drawing tonight. I think I've made all this a little bit too dark. Considering that it's meant to be white. Yeah, that does look a bit better, doesn't it? Oh, forgot about this. There's a bit here. Oh, no, no, back. I have like the best singing voice. Did you know that? Okay, this arm's now coming together a little bit better. I need to fix up here. Oh, here it is. Oof. And you'll find out very fast why I like this song. Just listen, just listen. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Wait for it. There it is. Sorry. It goes right through you, and it makes me... I wonder how loud that actually went in your ears. I'm sorry if it was really loud. It makes me very happy. I feel like this kind of needs to blend in with the bottom. Like that. There we go, that's better. That wasn't me singing. Never. I don't sing. Oh, this is jacket back. My cat's just sitting down there, as she does, just cleaning her butt. And I'm so glad that you guys can't see it. Lily, you're an asshole. You know, actually, if this song's come around, it means that we're getting close to the end of this playlist. A little bit further over. Which means we're actually a lot further along the evening than what I thought it was. Jacket back needs a bit of white over here. Where's the hood as well, actually? Dang, guys, I've done the same thing. I went back to just commentating on Mountain. Where's this layer? It's underneath jacket bag. It's not collar. Oh, here's here. Oh. Oh. That was a really, really good edge. Oh, this needs to be a little bit more... I can feel the allergies being like kicking in strong with Lulu sitting on my knee there. Oh. So guys, should I watch more Jujutsu Kaisen? I kind of feel like I'm avoiding it because it's kind of boring right now. I've actually realised I forgot to do my hair tonight. I didn't forget to do my hair, I was too lazy to do my hair. There we go. Sorted my ears out. Wait now. It's Saturday. So my friend should be streaming tonight. No, I don't want to open anything just in case I accidentally start playing music. Okay. So we want to do jacket front and arm back. Both kind of want to be in this shadowy colour. I've not done any of this part yet, so please ignore it. In fact, speaking of, but yeah, if you're hanging around, my friend Melodic Hammond and acquaintance, buddy, fellow streamer, friendish, are streaming tonight. They will be streaming, playing some, what do you call them? Retro games. They're really cool guys. That is for if you're in my stream, but also if you are watching the playbacks for this. They're really cool guys. That's Project Bureau and Melodic Hammond if you are looking for someone new to watch and streaming. And videos. But it's definitely now my evening after streaming as I go and watch them. Do you know what, I'm sitting here and I'm like, why does it look so weird? I've not done any highlights. Jesus, Becca. Fucking drawing 101. It really confused me. Ow. Hurt myself again. I'm starting to decide that I do want to go to Japan again. Not again, but like, so when I was talking about like places that I definitely want to go, Japan kind of moved a little bit further down my list because I've been wanting to go to Japan for fucking years. It's a very expensive trip though, is a problem. And I was like, do you know what, I'll go to America first because, you know, it's America. I want to go to LA. I want to go to Anime Expo. But I've been thinking about Japan a lot. I would definitely need to learn some of the language before I go though. Are we at the end of this playlist, or is this song that has like a really, really long ending? This is a long ending song. So let's go to there we go. It's actually getting to the point where I'm at 3.5 hours already. Jesus, I thought it was only... I didn't think I was so far into it already. Should probably think about wrapping this up sometime soon. This is starting to look pretty decent. What do you think? I need to fix this corner here. Could do with doing the hand as well, because at least that'll like kind of bring some stuff together. Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to do that. That's fine. Yeah, I think I'm going to wrap this up because we're at the 3.5 hours. And my Saturday streams have tended to be a little bit longer in the past. But hello, I had a head cold for like 3 weeks there, which was awful. But I think it's probably about time to head on out. I'm really happy with how this has come along. I've been so down on this not down on the drawing, I've just been, as I was saying earlier on, just intimidated to draw as someone who is, you know, an actual person. I haven't actually done like portraits or anything like that since high school, which was a long time ago for me. I left when I was quite young. Get on my face. And I think the only like portrait type of thing I did, I drew Vax'ildan from Critical Role. I think Vax'ildan was the one that I've done. That was like, because what I did is I took like Liam O'Brien and put him into Vax'ildan. So where's my photos? Albums. Drawings. Let's see if I have actually done any other portraits. Oh, you can't see it. Yeah. Yeah, so the only other drawing that I've done, like portrait-ish, was when I did Vax'ildan, using like likeness of Liam O'Brien, and Sykkuno. So it's really intimidating drawing like real people compared to characters. I'll do my best though. I think I'll work on this a little bit this week. I think because I'm at the point with Tifa where I just need to like sit down and just batter through quite a lot of the drawing and just get it done. Because I've still got I've got the long kind of boring things left to do with Tifa, so I want to get them done probably off stream, and get her finished. Because I think no, I'll not say anything yet. What I will say is I'm hoping to do a new series on my channel, and the series on the channel is probably going to be it'll be whether or not it actually turns out good when I go to try and take like what I've got thinking of and put it into something. So yeah, and I need to work on that a little bit and see if I want to do that. But anyway, I want to have Tifa finished for what I'm thinking about doing. So yeah, oh, my head's starting to hurt again. I've had a sore head for about 3 weeks because I've just had this little this cold. It's been annoying me. So I think I'm going to head off. I might draw some more. I am going to jump into Project Bureau's stream because he's sitting with Melodic Hammond just now probably. I think they are streaming. I don't want to check in case I start playing some random music, so but I'll jump out of their stream for a little while. My cat is just sitting down here staring at me, like just staring. So yeah, I'm quite happy with how Sykkuno's come along so far. We'll see how it goes. It might turn out absolutely shocking, but I'll do some drawing in my own time, and I will try and get him a little bit further along before my next stream on Wednesday. Do I have any announcements at the moment? No, nothing yet. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream. It was quite nice talking about D&D actually. I know that my my stream said anime, but I did spend a good hour just talking about D&D. I'll always be happy talking about D&D though. The skirt came all the way up. So yeah, I'm going to head off just now. And I hope you guys had a happy Saturday. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And I will be streaming again on Wednesday at 6:30 PM. My cat's disappeared. I don't know where she went. 6:30 PM. Probably working on Sykkuno. Hopefully I'll be a little bit further along with him. I also need to just work on Juvia and just get her finished too. So a lot of work in the background that I need to do. But I hope you had a good time, and I will see you guys in my next stream and on my YouTube. This Friday coming, actually, before I go, this Friday coming, I will obviously advertise a little bit more on Wednesday as well. Corpse, my speed drawing, will be going up. He is almost done, and I'm so excited about him getting out there. Please go and have a watch when it comes out. I'm so excited. I've been working really hard on this drawing and on the editing of the drawing, because editing takes me so fucking long. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, my lurkers and chatters alike. I love yous all equally. Although chatters do obviously give me some more conversation points. So if you want to chat, please feel free to. But if not, I really appreciate the lurk. Check out my socials, they'll be in my closing screen. So anyway, I will stop talking and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.